Hey guys, I'm back with part 5 for this tutorial on how to build this mansion. Here in this one, I'm going to be showing you how to do the entire interior layout for the first floor of the house. I gathered up all the blocks we're going to be using in this video, so be sure to grab the quartz bricks, chiseled quartz blocks, smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz blocks, smooth quartz slabs, the pillar quartz blocks, white concrete, light gray concrete, green concrete, white terracotta, dark oak wood planks, jungle wood planks, dark oak wood stairs, stone bricks, stone button, sea lantern, iron trap door, and some anvils. I'm going to start with the quartz bricks. We're going to be using these for the floors here at the center part of the house. So I'm going to flip around and look at the wall where the front door is, and I'm going to line up where this pillar is. I'm just going to bring a strip from here all the way towards the back. I'm going to do the same for the other side. And then I'll continue filling in all of this space in the middle. So there we go, we just have it all filled in with the quartz bricks right down the middle of the house. Let's look over here at this right side. We're going to start filling in the floors here for the living room. And we also have a hallway which leads into that bedroom. So I'm going to be using the dark oak wood planks. And I'll just swap out the gray concrete for now. So I'm just going to fill in all of this space right here. And we're going to stop it right here up against this wall where the edge is. So we'll just bring a strip straight across, fill in this hallway, and then the living room. So now we have this living room and hallway filled in. Now let's head on through the hallway into this bedroom, and we'll fill in the floors here. And then we also have a bathroom as that back side. So I'm going to switch to the jungle wood planks. I'll just swap out the dark oak wood planks. And I'm going to start placing these until I'm one block after this window. So we're lined up here at the glass. We're going to skip over one space until we're lined up here where this gray concrete is. So we'll just place this strip like that, and then we'll fill in all the space to the right of it. So here's the bedroom floors. Now you could just use, I'll just use some quartz bricks, but for the floors here in the bathroom, you could also maybe use some chiseled quartz blocks. It'll be up to you. But I'm just going to use the quartz bricks and fill in all of the rest of the space here. So we have all of this space filled in now. We'll head on out, and we'll go over here to this section, and we have the dining room and the kitchen. So let's fill in the dining room first, and then we'll also fill in that hallway. So I'm going to switch back to the dark oak wood planks again. And I'm going to place a strip of 9 starting here up against this front wall. So just starting here, going that direction by 9. And now I'll just bring this straight across into that corner. And then we're going to go here in the hallway space. We're going to be lined up here at the edge of this wall. So we'll bring a strip straight across, like that. And now you can see we'll fill in all the space here for the hallway and dining room. And now I'm going to switch to the quartz bricks. We have the remaining space here for the kitchen that we're going to fill in now. So there we go. We have pretty much all of the floors marked out here for the first floor of the house. All of this space here is the garage. We'll probably worry about this more towards the end. But we'll head on back into the main part of the house right here down the middle. And we'll start bringing up all of the walls. So I have all the blocks we're going to be using here at the entrance of the house. So just make sure to have the white concrete, the light gray concrete, and then the chiseled quartz blocks, the pillars, the smooth quartz stairs, the full blocks and the slabs, and then the stone button. So we'll start with the white concrete, and I'll just flip around and look at this front wall where the front door is, and I'll go towards the right. I'll fill in the 2 spaces there, add an extra layer on top of it so it's 2 in total. We'll do the same on this side, and then we'll go ahead and bring this out an extra layer like that. And now you can switch to the pillar quartz block, and we'll go ahead and mark out a doorway here and there. So we'll bring it up by 4 on each side. We'll skip over 3 spaces, so we'll be on this 4th space. Bring it up by another 4. The 5th spot is going to be the corner block for the doorway. So what I'll go ahead and do is just place another layer. I'm going to go on the other side, and I'm going to double up the doorway. So I'll place a pillar quartz block like that. And so we'll add the extra layer right behind this. So now you can see it's just going to be 2 blocks thick. We'll fix this corner block so you can see the inside of the pillar quartz like that. And now we'll go across at the top in between that and fill in 3 spaces of the pillar quartz blocks on either side. And then in each corner, you can switch to the smooth quartz stairs. And we'll place 2 upside down so it adds a little arch to the doorway. And then the final thing you could do is switch to the stone button and cover up each corner. So this is the doorway here. Now we're going to look at this side and we're going to do the exact same thing. So we have the doorway on this side now. It's the exact same way as that one. Now, let's look back over here. We'll switch back to the white concrete. We'll go towards the left side of the doorway. And we're going to work our way towards the back and place 9 starting right here. We'll add the extra layer of the white concrete on top of that. We'll look at this side and we'll do the same thing. So we'll just line it up to that other side. Add the extra layer on top of it. So this is what we have so far for the entrance. On top of that white concrete, you can switch to the chiseled quartz block and place a layer. And now you can switch to the light gray concrete, and I'm just going to place 4 more layers on top of that chiseled quartz. And then we're also going to be going on top of the doorways as well once we get up to that layer. So this is the first layer. This will be number 2. And then we have the 3rd one, which goes over the doorway. And then the 4th one. And then we'll do the same on this side. So this is what the entrance is looking like so far. Now let's look here at the front wall. And that shape that we did on the outside, we're also going to do here on the inside. So we'll start with a smooth quartz stair. You can see we're just going to be on the same layer as the stair on the outside. So we'll place it right here. And just to be sure, we're on the 2nd layer of the light gray concrete where this wall is. And then on top of that, we'll have the full block of the smooth quartz. And then another stair on top of that full block in the other direction. And then we're going to have another full block on each side. Upside down stair underneath that. And then a full block here. Another one on top of that. Another smooth quartz stair on each side facing up. And then a slab for the top. So now let's look here next to this doorway. So when you walk through the house, we're looking at the right side. And we're going to make sure we're lined up with the 5th block where the wall is. So just here at the left side of the doorway, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to mark out the bathroom door. So you can switch back to the pillar quartz block. We'll bring up. We'll go ahead and do 4 layers like that. We'll skip over this single space. Have another 4. We'll have a sideways one at the top. We're going to place a couple temporary blocks. So just like this. And then we'll flip around. And we'll flip these corner blocks like that. And then we'll delete these. So this doorway is just going to be 1 block thick, not 2 blocks thick like these ones are. And it's also 1 block lower. Now let's cover up the corner with the stone button. And then we'll add the extra layers of light gray concrete on top of it. So this will be the doorway which will lead into the half bathroom that we have here at the entrance. And we'll go ahead and also add the strip of the wall going across here. So you can switch back to the white concrete. We'll just have the same pattern that we did. So the 2 layers of white concrete, the strip of the chiseled quartz block, and then the extra 4 layers of the light gray concrete. Then the staircase leading up to the second floor of the house will be going up here. And I'll go ahead and mark that out right now as well. So I'm going to switch back to the smooth quartz stairs. And I'm going to line up here at this wall right at the edge of this doorway. And I'm going to place 3 going straight out like that. And then the 4th one I'm going to curve around there. Now we're going to go up another 7 layers with just 3 going straight across. So including this first layer, the staircase will be 8 layers in total. So we're just going to go up just like that, just 3 going straight across. So that's number 2. We have to go up 6 more. So here's the 6th layer. I'm just going to place a temporary one so we can place these. And then we'll just delete that one. So now this is a total of 8 here for this staircase. Now let's start marking out where the railing's going to be. So be sure to switch back to the white concrete. And we'll be right behind the curved stair. So just right here. We'll place 2 layers of white concrete like that. And we'll bring it back until we meet up here next to the doorway. So it's going to be a total of 4 like this. And now on top of this white concrete, we'll place a strip of the chiseled quartz blocks. We're just going to fill in 3. We're going to leave this one empty. And now you can switch to the light gray concrete. We'll have 2 on top of that. So now we have this space empty as well. And now right here, we'll continue bringing up the additional 3 layers of light gray concrete to the same height as the wall. And now I'll switch to the anvil. And I'm going to place 3 of these on the empty spaces, like that. So now that's the railing at the side of the staircase. So I'm probably just going to leave the entrance of the house like this. Probably for this video, we might end up having time to do something up here for the second floor. But for now, I'm going to leave it as it is. And we'll head on to the living room area next. So now here for the living room, I'll also be sure to mark out the walls for the hallway. We're going to be using the white concrete, the chiseled quartz block, the gray concrete, the pillar quartz block, and the stone button. So we'll start with the white concrete, and I'll just flip around and look at this wall. We'll place 1 space here to the left of that doorway, and then we'll go ahead and bring a strip straight across towards the back, but we're going to leave 5 spaces here. So we'll bring it all the way towards the back. I think it's going to be lined up here. Yeah, so we have 5 spaces. And then we're going to place just 1 more block here towards the right. The remaining 4 spaces here is going to be a doorway. And now let's go ahead and wrap around the white concrete to that wall. And then we'll bring this all the way across over to there. So we're going to have another doorway leading into this hallway. So I'll go ahead and just fill in these 3 spaces here. We'll skip over the 4. And then we'll start here and bring this towards that back wall. So if we look back here, this will be the doorway which will lead into this hallway. And now we have the final wall here which we're going to connect together. And now on top of that white concrete, you can switch to the chiseled quartz block. We'll place a layer on top of that. And you just want to make sure to skip over all these windows. You don't want to cover them up. And then on top of this chiseled quartz, we're then going to add 5 layers of gray concrete. So this is what the living room is looking like so far. Make sure to also not forget about the additional 2 spaces here above this doorway. So we just added a total of 5 layers of the gray concrete. Now let's mark out the doorways. So you can switch to the pillar quartz block. We'll look here at this hallway. And I'm just going to bring it up by 4 on each side. We'll have the 2 going across the top. And then we'll place the temporary blocks in each corner. We'll flip around and just fix these. And then we'll delete the temporary ones. We'll add the stone button on each corner. And then the extra layers of the gray concrete on top of that doorway. Like that. And now, we'll look over here. We're going to have the same style doorway as that one. It's just going to be where these 4 spaces are. And this doorway is going to be doubled up. So we'll go ahead and flip around. We'll add the extra layer here. 2 spaces. The 3 layers below that. Stone button for the corner. Fix these corners. Add the stone button again. Oh, hold up. I added chiseled quartz there. There we go. And then the extra layers of the gray concrete. So now this is the living room. Let's head on into the hallway. We're going to continue with the same wall pattern. And we're going to bring it here to the edge of this wall. So just the layer of the white concrete. Have it on each side. And then the layer of the chiseled quartz blocks. And then 5 layers of gray concrete. So this is the hallway. And we'll go ahead and now head on into this bedroom. So here for this bedroom, we're going to be using all the same blocks, but instead of the gray concrete, we're going to be using green concrete. So you can switch to the pillar quartz block. It will start marking out this doorway here first. So we're going to have the first layer just right here at the edge of this wall. We'll bring it up by 4 on each side. And then the 2 sideways at the top. And then we'll go on the bedroom side. And we're going to add the extra layer to double it up. And then we'll flip around. Fix these corners. Add the extra... Oh, you know what? We still need a little bit of gray concrete. So we have to add this on top of the doorway. And now we'll go on the bedroom side and we'll start marking out these walls. So you can switch back to the white concrete. And I'll just look at this wall first where the doorway is. And I'm going to just place that block there. And then we'll bring the white concrete over until we're right on top of the edge of the pillar quartz block here. And now we'll add 2 more going out. We're going to leave 3 spaces here for the bathroom doorway. So we'll start on this 4th space. We'll continue the white concrete. And then we'll bring this all the way over to that wall. And then we're going to just place a block here. And then start here and bring the strip across. And then we'll fill in this final space here. And now on top of that white concrete, well actually we're going to have the same walls that we have here for the bedroom, for the bathroom as well. So let's mark out the doorway. So we'll have 4 going up on each side. We'll have the sideways one at the top. This doorway is only going to be 1 block thick. So we'll just add these temporary blocks. We'll fix the corners. And then we'll add the stone buttons. And now let's switch back to the white concrete. And we'll continue filling all of this in. So we'll have just a space here. And then we'll start on this space, bring this straight across. Fill in the 2 spaces here. And then bring this over back to the bedroom side. So now, we have all of these walls marked out. On top of that white concrete, we're going to have a layer of chiseled quartz. And then on top of the chiseled quartz, we'll have 5 layers of green concrete. So there we go. Now we have all the walls brought up here for the bedroom. And we decided to also have the same walls here for the bathroom. I would have ended up doubling up these walls. But we would have been, if we doubled it up on this side, we would have been right here at the edge of this window, like that, which I really don't like how that looks. And then we also would have been the same, way here on the bathroom side. So I just left the wall 1 block thick, which I think will get the job done. So, we have a bedroom and bathroom over here now. We'll head on out. We have this hallway. We have the living room done. We have the entrance of the house. Half bathroom there. Let's go here at the back. We'll bring up all these walls. And then we'll head on into the kitchen next. So now for this space, we're going to have all the same walls again that we did for the entrance of the house. So I swapped out the green concrete with the light gray concrete. And then be sure to also grab some smooth quartz stairs. So I'll start with the white concrete. I'll look here next to this doorway. You know what, actually let's mark out this doorway first. So it's going to be the same as that one. So you can switch to the pillar quartz block, which just be right here at the edge of this wall. We'll start the first layer, so we'll bring it up by 4. We'll skip over 2, bring it up by another 4. 2 sideways at the top. And then we'll go on this side and we'll add the extra layer. Flip around, fix these corners, add the stone button. So now we have this doorway marked out, it's doubled up just like that one. And now, let's start bringing up all the walls. So I'll look more here towards this backside. You can switch to the white concrete. We'll fill in these 2 spaces here, next to the doorways. And then the 2 spaces here at the very back side. We'll add an extra layer on top of that. And then we're gonna have a layer of the chiseled quartz. And then we'll have 4 layers of light gray concrete, but right here above this doorway, I'm gonna add 3 upside down smooth quartz stairs. And now you can switch to the light gray concrete and we'll add the additional 4 layers. So on this back wall, and then on the walls where the doorways are. So now we have all of this space done. So we'll continue on into the kitchen next. So here for this kitchen we have the white concrete, the smooth quartz blocks, the white terracotta, and then the pillar quartz block, the stone button, and the smooth quartz stairs. So we'll start with the white concrete, and we're going to add 2 layers along the outer edge. So until you meet up here at the edge of the quartz bricks. So I'll start over here. We'll fill in the space here at the back side. We'll bring it over until we meet up with the edge of the smooth quartz or of the quartz bricks. And then we'll add 1 extra block there. And then we'll go next to this doorway. We'll bring this over to the edge, add an extra block there. So now we'll add another layer of white concrete on top of this. And then we'll have a layer of the smooth quartz blocks. And then 4 layers of the white terracotta. So this is what the kitchen's looking like so far. Let's mark out the doorway. It's going to be quite a big one. So we'll switch to the pillar quartz block. And we're just going to be right in between these walls. We'll bring it up by 5 on each side. And then we'll go straight across from one side to the other. And then we're going to be doubling up the doorway, so make sure on the dining room side. We'll add the extra layer, so we'll bring it up by 4. We'll have the corner block. Do the same on this side. And then we'll add the extra layer going straight across at the top. And then we'll go on the other side and fix these corners. You can add the stone button to cover it up. We'll have 2 smooth quartz stairs on each side to add the little arch. And then we'll add the extra layers of the white terracotta on this side. So now this is all there is to the kitchen. So we'll head on into the dining room next. So now here for this dining room, we have a lot of the same blocks again, but I swapped out the smooth quartz blocks with the chiseled quartz blocks, and then the white terracotta with the light gray concrete. So we're going to start with the light gray concrete, and I'll just flip around to look at this wall first. We'll fill in the single space here, and then we have 3 spaces to the left, and another single space here. We'll go to the other side of the doorway, we'll fill in these 2 spaces, bring it out by 1 like that. We'll skip over these 4. And then we'll fill in the remaining 3 spaces here. And then we'll fill in this strip going back up to where we started. And now, you can switch to the chiseled quartz block. We'll place a layer on top of that light gray concrete. And then we'll have 5 layers of white concrete on top of this chiseled quartz. So here's the dining room so far. Now let's mark out the doorway which will lead into this hallway. So just 4 going up on each side, 2 sideways along the top, and then we'll add a couple temporary blocks for the corner, and then these stone buttons. And then let's add the extra layers of white concrete on top of that. And now we're going to have the same walls that we have here for the dining room for this hallway. So we'll switch back to the light gray concrete and we'll bring it over to the edge of this wall here. So just like that. We'll do the same on this side, so it's just here to the edge of the dark oak wood planks. And is that just the same wall pattern that we just did for the dining room? So here is the hallway. And then the dining room's all done, so pretty much the entire main part of the house for the first floor is all done. So we'll head on into the garage area and we'll do all of this next. So we still have to do the floors and then the walls. And then we'll go through and do all of the ceilings for the entire first floor. And then after that, that's probably about all we're really going to have time to do here in this video. So let's head on into this garage area next. So here for the garage, I have the white concrete, the smooth quartz blocks, the pillar quartz blocks, stone buttons, stone bricks, iron trapdoors, sea lanterns, the dark oak wood stairs, and the smooth quartz stairs. So we'll look here where we left off at the hallway. We still have to add the doorway. So you can switch to the pillar quartz block. We'll be right on top of the edge of the dark oak wood planks. We'll have the same style doorway that we did there. So just 4 on each side going up, sideways at the top. And then you want to make sure you're here on the garage side, and we're going to add the extra layer. So we'll fill in the corner, 2 across the top, and then we have, you can see it's 4 extra layers. So we're bringing it all the way down to the grass. And then we'll go on this side, we'll fix these corners, cover them up with the stone button, and then add the few extra layers of white concrete on top of the hallway side. So that is it for the doorway. You can see we're going to have a little step up right here, so you can switch to the dark oak wood stairs. We'll fill in those 2 spaces, and now that's going to be the only use for that for this video, so I'll go ahead and just get rid of it. And now, let's mark out where the walls are going to be. So you can switch to the white concrete. We'll start here at the left side of the doorway. We're going to be right on top of the grass. We'll fill in that space. We'll fill in this strip going straight across. And then we'll fill in the 3 spaces here. And now, let's work our way along all the way towards the front. So we'll fill this in, and we'll bring it into that corner. So those 2 spaces, we're just like, we wrapped it around the corner like that. We'll do the same over here. And then we'll bring this all the way to the other side. And now we'll just fill in that space. We'll start here, bring this strip across, and fill in that space. And now, let's do the little spaces in between all the garage doors. So just 3 spaces here. Do the same for this section. And then we have this doorway. So what I'm going to do is just fill this in. We'll bring it all the way across. And then right here on the same layer as the smooth quartz stairs, we're going to have another set of upside down smooth quartz stairs for the inside. And now on top of that white concrete, I'm going to add 2 layers of smooth quartz blocks. And then on top of that, I'm going to add another 5 layers of white concrete. But I do want to add a little extra feature below and above all the windows. So I'll start here at this back side. I'll switch to the smooth quartz stairs. And I'm just going to have them facing up and upside down for the bottom and the top of all the windows. So we'll do that for these small windows as well, just a single stair. And that's about all I wanted to do for the little extra feature for around the edge of the windows. So now all the other space we'll fill in with 2 layers of smooth quartz blocks, and have 5 extra layers of white concrete on top of that. I filled in all the walls here for the garage now, so this is what it's looking like. Now you can still see all of this grass, so I'm going to switch to the stone bricks, and I'm just going to replace all the grass with these blocks all throughout the entire garage. So now I'll see you guys once I have that done. And there we go. I filled in all the floors here for the garage with the stone bricks. Now let's use the sea lanterns and the iron trap doors to add some lights on the floor. So I'll look over here. I'm just going to go right down the middle, and I'm going to delete the stone brick and a layer of dirt. I'll fill it in with a sea lantern, and then we've got to replace this block of the grass with some white concrete so it looks like the wall continues down. And then at the same layer as these floors, we'll fill it in with an iron trapdoor. So just a nice light source there in the floor. I'll go ahead and do the same thing right here. Maybe in front of this window. And probably in front of this one. And we'll see if we have to add another one there. Add one here. And here. And then in each corner where these garage doors are. And then maybe one more right here. So I'm going to go through and do all of that. Alright, so went through and added all of that extra light. You can't really tell right now that it's doing anything, but after we cover all this up with our ceiling, it'll get a lot darker in here, so we'll see if we need to add more. But now, let's go ahead and actually mark out the ceilings. So I'm going to switch to the light gray concrete, and I'm going to be here at the top layer of these walls, and I'll just completely fill all of the space in. So there we go, I filled it all in with the light gray concrete. So now you can see it did get a little bit darker. We will end up adding some more light in the ceiling, and then I think that should probably be enough. But now let's use the smooth quartz stairs. We're going to be placing these upside down all along the top edge to act as crown molding for this space. So I'm just going to be placing them like this. We're going to wrap them around the walls, curve them all together, and work your way all the way around to the other side. So it's now like that. Now, let's add the features above the garage doors, the little rail system that the door would usually go up along when it opens. So I'm going to maybe just replace the smooth quartz stair right here, right down the center of the door, with a full block. And then we'll have another smooth quartz stair right there. Let's grab the smooth quartz slab, and I'll just swap out the stone brick. I'm going to add that just right underneath the full block. And then this doorway is 6 blocks in height. So we have 2 spaces here. So we're going to add another 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. And we'll probably also add another stair right there. So now underneath all of this, well actually we have to add another slab. There's not going to be an iron trapdoor under there. We're going to be starting it right here. So you can switch to the iron trapdoors. We'll place 6 of these. So the garage door would usually go right along that. And now we'll do it 2 more times above these doors. So we'll delete this block, replace it with the full block of the smooth quartz, slab underneath, stair in front, 2 more slabs going out, another stair, and another 2 slabs, and then the iron trap doors. Do it 1 more time here. And there we go. So now the final thing I'm going to do is just add a little bit more light into the ceiling. So you can continue with the sea lanterns, and I'll just have maybe one right here down the middle. Another one, let's see, right here. And then one right down the middle, right around here will be good. And then we'll just continue on, maybe add another one here and here. Couple more for this space, and then one more all the way over here should be fine. Are those all lined up? So this one I'm actually going to move over so it's right down the center of this wall. And we'll do the same for this one. Maybe do this one as well. So we'll cover them all up with an iron trapdoor now. So I think that'll be fine. I think I'm gonna move these ones over by 1. Okay, so now these ones are here. We shifted over 1, we have these, and then we shifted over 1 again, and we have the final few. Now I think that's good. It's definitely bright enough in here. So that's gonna be it here for the garage. We'll head on out, and now we'll start marking out all the ceilings for all these other rooms. So we'll start by just using the white concrete and the light gray concrete. And I'm going to not do any of this space here for the entrance of the house or for the bathroom quite just yet, but we'll be sure to go through all the other rooms. So, anywhere that we have white concrete at the top, we're going to have light gray concrete ceilings, and then everywhere else will be white concrete. So, white concrete walls means light gray concrete ceilings, so we'll do that here for this hallway and for the dining room. And then we'll also do it... Actually, that's it for the light gray concrete, just these 2 spaces. Now everywhere else is going to be white concrete. So we'll do the kitchen, this little space here, the living room, that hallway, and then the bedroom and bathroom. So all of that will be white concrete at the top. So there we go, I went through and just filled in all the ceilings for all the rooms. And now we have to just add all the final touches, which is the crown molding and some beams going through as well. So I just have the smooth quartz stairs, the blocks and the slabs, and then some sea lanterns for the light source. So you can start with the smooth quartz stairs, so we'll head on into this hallway first. This one's going to be pretty simple, just crown molding all along the top with the upside down smooth quartz stairs. And then down the middle, we'll delete these 2 blocks of the light gray concrete, replace it with the sea lanterns, and cover them up with smooth quartz slabs. Now we'll head on into the dining room. Once again, just the upside down smooth quartz stairs. And you know what? I'll actually just go through every room and add the upside down smooth quartz stairs like this, since that's how every room's gonna be. So I just went through every room, added the crown molding. All you want to do is just follow along the walls and wrap around all the corners that you need to. So this bathroom's done. We have the bedroom in a similar way. This hallway. We have the living room. Living room's pretty simple, just it's like a big square, or more like a rectangle. We have this space, this one's pretty simple as well. So yeah, just went through and did all those. So now I'm just back here in the dining room. And we'll start adding all the extra features. So I'll start out with the smooth quartz blocks. I'm going to have a beam going right down the center. So we'll delete this stair. And this stair, we'll fill all this in with the smooth quartz blocks. And then we'll have a slab underneath on each end. And then let's go ahead and add these sea lanterns so we can see a little bit better. We're going to leave 2 spaces on each side. So we're going to be lined up here where this 3rd stair is. And we could just add a sea lantern here and right here. We'll do the same on the other side. And now we'll delete the stair right underneath that. Replace it with a full block. And then we'll have a smooth quartz slab underneath the full block. We'll have a smooth quartz stair right next to that full block. And then a slab going into the beam. And that's it here for the dining room. We'll head on into the kitchen next. It's going to be a little bit similar. So we have another beam going right down the middle with the full blocks. We'll have a slab underneath on each end. And then we're just going to have some more slabs going straight across into the other direction. And that's about all we're going to do. So let's add a sea lantern right here. So you can see we still have the 2 spaces. And then we'll just cover these up with smooth quartz slabs going straight across into the other direction. So now that's it here for this kitchen. We'll head on into this space. Right here we'll probably just let's see, we'll have a couple sea lanterns right down the middle. And then we'll just have a strip of the smooth quartz slabs like that. And that's all I'm going to do in here. I think that'll be good enough. Should we add a little bit extra in the corner? It looks a little dark here. What if we were to do that? Did that really do anything? I guess it did a little something. We'll do the same over here at this corner. So just delete that stair, add the sea lantern, and cover it back up with the stair. Yeah, I guess we'll do the same over here as well. It does seem like it's doing a little something. Yeah, it was looking pretty dark in here. Now we'll head on into the living room. You know what? Let's go into this hallway. This one's really quick. We just have the 2 right here. We'll fill that in with sea lanterns and cover it up with the smooth quartz slabs. So we have that done. So now we'll do this living room next. So now in here, we're going to have 2 beams going in the long way, and then we'll have some slabs going across into the other direction. I am going to add a little bit of extra light in here since it's going to be a second before we add them. So there we go. Now let's switch to the smooth quartz block. We're going to leave 2 spaces here again, so we're going to delete this stair, replace it with the block, do the same on this side, and then we'll just bring this straight across to the other side, and do the same thing. And now we'll go ahead and have a smooth quartz slab on each end again. And now let's switch to the sea lantern. We'll start adding the actual light. So we're going to leave a single space here. So we're going to be on the second space. We could just add a sea lantern there. We'll do the same all the way over here. And then also right down the middle. So now to cover up all those, we're going to have the slabs right here. And now we'll head on over here and we'll do the same thing. And now we'll skip over 3 spaces away from that, so we'll be on this 4th space. And we'll add these sea lanterns again. With the slabs. Do the same on this other side. And now you can see we're going to be left with 4 spaces right down the middle. So that's all I'm going to do here for the detail in the ceiling. I think that looks good. And now we just have to do this bedroom. Let's see what we could do here in this bathroom. Maybe we could just have a sea lantern right here down the middle, cover this up with some slabs. So I'm just going to leave the bathroom as it is. We'll head on into the bedroom. I actually didn't do anything here for the bedroom as the original build. So I'm just going to kind of freestyle this. So I think right off the bat, I can see we'll be able to have a beam going right down the middle. We'll have a slab underneath. And let me add a sea lantern real quick. And now we'll have probably a couple beams of the slabs going in the other direction. Maybe right here and right here. Maybe we can move it over actually. So we'll add a sea lantern here. And we'll have the sea lantern here. So we have the 2 spaces and these 2 spaces. We'll do the same on the other side. So sea lantern right there and right here. And now I have the smooth quartz slabs going in that direction. So there we go. Now that is everything here for the first floor of the house. We have it all. Oh yeah, we do have this bathroom here. So we have to add some smooth quartz stairs going up along this staircase. Add a few extra layers of the wall here. So let's go ahead and do this bathroom. And then we'll leave it at that here for this video. So now here for this bathroom, I have the white concrete and the light gray concrete, the smooth quartz stairs, the sea lanterns, and the iron trapdoors. We'll start with the light gray concrete. And I'm just going to place a block going up along where these smooth quartz stairs are. And then underneath that, we'll switch to the white concrete. So at the top layer of the wall, we'll fill all of this in for the ceiling. Just like that. And now let's look here. We're going to make sure to still be able to place 2 layers of white concrete right underneath the staircase. And then we'll work our way up and cover up all of this with some upside down smooth quartz stairs. So we have 3 like that, go up on the next layer, have another 3, and then the next layer we're going to have 3, but then the 4th one we're going to curve like that. And then we have the final layer which we're just going to wrap around the edge over here. So we just covered all that up. Now you can switch to the sea lantern. We'll go ahead and fill that in. And maybe another one right here. Cover those up with an iron trapdoor. And that's all we're going to do here for this bathroom. I'm going to leave it at that. Here for... Actually, you know what? Let's fill this in real quick. So we have the light gray concrete. We have that space. We'll add an extra strip right here. And now that's all I'm going to be doing here for this video. Alright guys, that's going to be it here for part 5 for this tutorial on how to build this mansion. If it helped you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in part 6.